Hello everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Racovita. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website in the mod hub. This map is considered beta and is for PC and Mac only. Let me start by reading a little bit of the description. It says, "Welcome to Romania." And I did use Google Translate to try to figure out how to say the map name. This map is trying to replicate the rural area in Romania, but not a particular region. This map includes all Farm Sim 17 features, including cows, pigs, sheep and chickens, traffic and pedestrians, a modified train with multiple grain wagons, fields of all kinds of sizes, pretty much one shape, and that is rectangular, missions, free grass, gold nuggets, and forestry. Let's go ahead and jump on in here. I'll leave all the DLCs checked, and we're going to go ahead and uncheck that. And, well, let's jump on in. Pull up the log so we can see things load up here. We have lots of animated animals there that we may be running across, and lots of starting equipment, and we're already in. The map loaded up fairly quickly. And error-free log. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map. So here we are, and as you can see, as I said, there are map fields of several different sizes, but all the same shape. They're all rectangular, and they're all very close together. It does give me a little bit of concern that the field boundaries are well defined, that you don't get up here close to the edge and have an issue. Obviously, it's been designed to merge fields should you so wish. So we got most of the fields are here on our left, and then the right is set up for forestry and other things. We have our standard crops on the map. We do not have sugarcane. And we start out by owning field 15, 18, and 16. There are a total of 18 fields on the map. There are 5 main sell points, so a fair number of sell points. One of them is a train only sell point. And even on hard mode, we have multiple, we have crops in our silo. We have fairly good prices for hard mode also. Look here, we have a sell point for wool. We have a sell point for wood chips. 2 sell points for silage. A straw and grass sell point, and 2 sell points for straw pellets, and a sell point for wool, or not wool, but hay pellets. Here's our starting equipment, and while some of it has some number of days on it, they have low operating hours. Maintenance is not terrible bad, and nothing is in the least column. Go ahead and take out a loan so we can go around and buy up some animals as we explore the map. We are. And we start with sheep, pigs, and cows. We have 27 sheep, 16 pigs, and 36 cows. They all start with some water in the water trough, but nothing in the various feed troughs. You are playing with seasons. Even though this map does not have a snow mask, be aware you need to have these animals fed before the first night, or you will suffer animal die-off. Also have silo has a capacity of 2 million liters, and we start out with a few eggs already. Like I said, we do have nuggets on the map. Now let's take a look at our starting equipment. Start with a fair bit of equipment. We start out with 4 tractors, engine horsepower from 88 all the way up to 145. We have front loader arms and a bucket, pallet fork, and a bale fork. We've got the K1660 harvester with corn header, a row crop header, and a grain header. We've got 3 tippers, Metal Tech, and 2 agroliners. We've got a small cultivator and plow. We've got the small seeder and a Vanderstand planter. We've got the fertilizer spreader, slurry spreader, manure spreader. We have a fleet of weights. We've got the Lily front mower, Bergman forage wagon and round baler, pickup truck, and a water tanker. So let's go ahead and So we'll ride around in our gator today. And let's see where the reset point is. Shop is down here. Let's hit reset and see what happens. Reset point is right over here, right by the main farm. In fact, we should be looking at it when we come out of here. I guess it's over there. Yep, way over there, right there where my little center dot is. All right, so let's go ahead and explore some of the map. We're gonna make this a little bigger. Hold on here. Go. That's what I wanted to do. So let's open up our gate. I'm doing that with the left click. And let's see, I guess it's around here. Go ahead and check out this field price. Field 17. Field 17 is 2.26 hectares and is $54,000. So these are depressed field prices. They are lower than standard farm sim field prices. Typically they range around $90,000 a hectare. We have a large spot for placeables over here. And let's go ahead and come on in our farm gate. And as you see, we've got our tractors over here. Farm silos directly in front of us with the tip and the fill point. Some more equipment over here. All of these doors do open up. Open up those. Base tractor in there. Have some tippers and our slurry spreader. And here's our chickens. See, we have some chicken eggs already. Oh, I picked up a gold nugget. Didn't even see it. We're going to try to avoid gold nuggets just because I don't want to clutter my display up with nugget dots. Have a silage bunker. Go ahead and check for the trigger. There we are. And we've got ourselves some pigs. Got the water trough over here. And we got a lot of noise. Oh my goodness. Slurry. And we already have some slurry in there thanks to our Piggly Wigglies. Oh, there's our feed trough. And our delivery point for our pigs. Got more. And our manure pile up right there. Our Piggly Wigglies. Here we've got our sheep. We got our grass trough. We got our water trough. We have our delivery point for sheep. We're in there now. And there is our wool spawn point. Another nugget over there. And now we are greeted with our moo cows. Got our grass trough. Our water trough. And guess what? Conveniently located our delivery point for our cows. And then we've got the long silage trough in the barn. But nice, you can put your bales under here or store other things should you so wish. And we have our solid manure and our liquid manure farm sim cow area. Another nougat. Let's go over here and check some more of this farm out. Here are your front loader implements. We've got our two bale spikes, our bale spike and our pallet fork, and our front loader bucket. We have a liquid fertilizer. I believe this is going to be a trigger to fill. Here we have our liquid fertilizer fill point. And our seeders are in this building. We have seed here. Already opened up. Should be for our tractor. Front loader arms. Store seems to come pre-opened. Then we've got our plow, fertilizer spreader, and our cultivator here. And then I like this building. I like the textures on it. Kind of worn down. Edges are here kind of worn and everything. Seen this building before. Lots of times. But this is kind of a new covering to it. Got our harvester headers, mower, baling equipment. And then we've got our harvester. Alright, so that's pretty much the main farm. That's what you got going on here. Let's go ahead and well, let's tab around and see if we can't get in that train and just ride the train around. There we are. Let's go ahead and give this a little spin. Zoom out. To some degree, it looks like they did use maybe Goldcrest Valley. Oh, we got tractors on the road. That's pretty cool. To some degree, it kind of looks like maybe they used some of Goldcrest Valley as a base starter map. A nice train tunnel. Let's go ahead in and go through the tunnel. That was always fun. Railroad crossing. Interesting tower over there. We'll have to check that out. Guess that is a manure and slurry buy point. They will purchase your excess. There we have our sawmill. Or come look at that later. Some of the forestry section. And here are the fields. You can see how they literally are right up against each other. And those field boundaries concern me a bit. Because, you know, if we come up here real close, we may get that dreaded "you don't own this field" message. Thankfully, the fields aren't flat. We can see that there are some rolling hills along these things, but man, are they long. And I can tell you, field 1, I've already checked it out. It's 11 hectares in size. Field 1 and 2 look very similar in size. 3 is maybe twice as wide as that, and then 4 and 5 look to be about the same size as 1 and 2. Well, we have an interesting map boundary here where we kind of go out to, I'm not really sure what that interesting green texture color is, and then we go out to a far distant map picture. Unlike the maps from last week, we can't get underneath the map, and thankfully the map boundary goes all the way up to the visible area of the map itself. We're coming down here across fields 6, 7, 8, and this little strip here is 9. Come over here to 10, 11, and 12. This is the train sell point. See a spot over there for placeables. One of those tractors. It's driving down the road. Pretty cool. Then fields 13, 14, and the bottom field there is 15. That is a field that we own. Coming around here, around the bottom of the map. But the traffic's moving pretty slow down here. Check out and see what kind of speed the traffic is running overall. And other than just running along here and then making a turn, because that's pretty much where we started, right up there, I believe. That is pretty much the map. Oh no, this isn't where we started. We started up a little further up. Take a look across the way here. We do have a campground there with a fire that's going on. We're going to look at that a little bit. I do need to be a little careful because there is some background music playing, and I don't want to get too much of that in the video, simply due to the potential for a copyright notice. Got some horses here, and this very, very large grass area here to our left is all available grass to be mowed. And that's pretty much the tour at that point via the train. All right, go ahead and come on out here. Zoom on out so we can see things and head on out. I guess the first thing we'll do is maybe make our way up north to hit some of those areas. You know what? What we're going to do is, after we just look around a little bit, we're going to take a little flight around also. So we'll kind of do a more contemporary map look, and then we'll take flight and kind of fly around, maybe a little bit at a little lower altitude. Everything. Let's go ahead and check out Field 9 here. The 9 is 5.82 hectares. As you can see, there are missions, and I'm going to go check out this tower. That thing looks pretty cool. Wonder if we can get up in it. Looks like we should be able to. I haven't seen this tower in any map before that I recall. I have like a... Oh, that's supposed to be like a coyote or a wolf or something. I'll get up in here. Sadly, the windows are not tall enough to see out over the windows. It'd be cool if we could look out over the windows. Oh no! Oh no! I dropped my light. Oh. This is pretty cool. Observation tower. Observe some of the forestry area here. On down. And let's go check out Field 8 here. It's one of the wider looking fields. Field 8 is 17 hectares, $415,000, and it's got sugar beets. Now look how close these fields are. I mean, seriously, I am worried about field definitions on this one. To the point where maybe if you buy field 8, you better buy field 9 at the same time. Definitely going to need to be very careful with implement overlap over to another field. Here we have, let's take a look. We have a EcoPlant, and EcoPlant buys slurry and manure. That is definitely what that is there. Slurry and manure buy points. So we got a cat down there. We have our sawmill. We have our log sell point. And let's see, do we have a... we do have a trigger for the water pond, as well as for the saw or log sell point right here. And then around the corner, we'll go around here and we have our area for wood chips. And if you're the kind of guy that likes to play the crane game, we do have a sell point here where you can unload the train with the crane. I don't think we're going to look at the forestry area as much as we'll just check that out when it comes time to take flight. Let's check out fields 3 and 5 as far as sizing and pricing. Field 5 is 22 hectares, $540,000. So if we combine, let's check out field 5. It's 5 and 4 and 1 and 2 look about the same. Should be about 11 hectares. Field 3 was 22. 11.5. So all 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, if we combine all of those fields together, we're talking about a 66 hectare field. That is pretty massive. 6, 7, 8, and 9 could technically be all combined with nearly no work. I mean, one little plow cut up each one to join them because they're so close together. And yeah, this is pretty cool. Got a kind of a road through water feature. We do have mud on the map. This is the culvert for the water drainage around there. There is the back side of our farm. Hide from that mud. See, we have animated birds flying up in the sky there. Standing water, which is pretty interesting. And now we're making our way over here to the back side of town. Let's just go ahead and go down this road and swing on around. There's one placeable area behind the gas station. town. Here's a second placeable area. I'll have to see if it's only accessible from the back here. And it looks like, let's go ahead and turn on in here. We have one of the sell points. Those drive up. I never was a fan of these. Just because I've never seen sell points like that. I mean, they definitely don't have ramps. I've seen buildings that definitely look like this, but I've never been a fan of this, this rampy thing. Alright, let's go ahead and come back around. We have, what is this, like a locals farmers market with a bunch of animated, well, these are our pedestrians, our town pedestrians in here. And it looks like that placeable area is only accessible from the back. Here. I want to jump the fence because this looks like a mighty fancy house. Fenced-in horses. Nice backyard. There's a nice doggy. Oh, they're set up for a picnic even. That's right. Oh, we got a dump truck. Church here. And the shop is perching. Oh, there's the egg sell point. We got some eggs, don't we? Oh, here's drunken Louie. Up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. Let me mute the sound here. We got some audio. I don't want it on the recording. It's a song of some sort. Alright. Alright, we're far enough away now. I'll bring this sound back. So, this is the vehicle shop. Here, I like this old truck. And it was there's our Griffin. I was like, what's this helicopter doing? It was noted in the forums that there doesn't appear to be a shop trigger to pull up the buy menu. There is the finances trigger here. If you play it that way, like you're going to the ATM. Here is the customize and sell back trigger. But there isn't a shop trigger that can be found. I think most people know that you can just hit the P button and pull up the shop without having to actually go to a trigger. But maybe that will get corrected in an update. Come back to you later. And it looks like, yeah, you can't get to that placeable area either except for from the back. So I need to go down that side street. Oh, an interesting town. Figure out how to get down that road there. So we'll come around here, and then it looks like we can, what was that? Oh, maybe I just saw a shadow of that, of the eagle there, or the bird flying. I saw something like run across the road and go in the water. It's a tractor. This appears to be the sell point for hay, straw, and grass. Right here. It's the trigger markers, at least. And let's go check this out. Here we have that large placeable area right across the street from the farm. How big that area is. We're going to go ahead and drive up here to this road and then cut down and around. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think of the map. I think it's a very interesting map. It's not so post-apocalyptic looking that you see with lots of other maps of the of that general region of the country, well, not the country, but the world, which is kind of nice and refreshing. Got our animal buy point. Buy our. And here is that massive grass area here on our left that we saw. Cat. What is this? Aladdin? Aladdin. I guess that's just a light to light up the sign at night. So Aladdin. They accept our wool, so they are our wool sell point. And is it taken around back? There it is, around this side. Take wool over here. Right here is the trigger markers for that. And then we have another sell point directly beside it. Sell point is the Rompan SLSRA. They appear to accept all of our crops. Got a dog running around. There's the tip point for that. There's the dog running around. Let's see what the sign says here. Okay. I guess it's some type of political statement. I don't know. It's Romanian, I guess, and I'm obviously not able to read that. Now, I'm going to avoid this blue tent, because there is a fair bit of music coming out of that tent. Just don't want to get into the recording. We're going to ourselves a very nice roaring campfire here. Not very nice that there's nobody around here to monitor this thing. It is going pretty good. Thinking I'm hearing something sizzling on the grill. Buggy? Where is everybody? That guy across the way. We're gonna. There's a cat there. We're gonna avoid that tent though, because that music is awful loud by that tent. Right. Way over here, and it looks like the road loops around those fields. So maybe we'll just check that out with the helicopter. Well, we need to check out the BGA, right? Here we have a cell point. This is the SC Grand. I guess it's this one. Also accepts all of our. It's one of these. Maybe it's this one. Accepts all of our crops, including our root crops. Getting stuck there. Swing back around. We already saw how big this grass area is when we came around here with the train. Another low depression here where we have water that's accumulated. Nice, interesting touch. We got a decent sized grass area there. Oh, that was one of the trucks that was back there by the. It's an interesting touch there to have a truck that is in the traffic that is parked. Another old truck there. We are coming around to the BGA. And it's pretty much the standard cookie cutter BGA for Farm Sim. We got our digestate tanks, we got our 5 bunkers, and our Silo King is there. On down here, there's one more sell point before we. Another nice truck. Oh, take out that stop sign, buddy. Nice power lines here. You get a bird of some sort there. Pretty neat. And there we have our last train sell point. The animated guy running around. Nice truck there. All right, let's go ahead and take off in our helo. Just to get a kind of a low level flight of the map. So there we go. There we are. So I was told that if I use my gas and brake, the helo will tilt. But if I just use the AWSD keys, oh, we got a fire, forest fire over there. Look at that. Oh, we got a fire way off there in the map boundary. It's pretty bad going on. We use our ASWD keys, then we can maintain a fairly level flight status, and kind of look around a little bit. Fair bit of traffic on that road. Over here and fly over the forestry area. Didn't check this area out too terrible much. Down a little bit. Really organic feeling forestry areas here. They don't feel like they've been planted in rows, not planted overly dense to each other. Kind of a random separation of trees and everything. Fairly nice. A nice area there. And then look at those fields. How they ripple and wave. Pretty nice deal there. Down a little lower and just kind of buzz them. Alright, so with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please click the like button. We do map videos on Tuesday and Thursday. We do Let's Play videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we're doing some live stream series. We just finished our Germantown map. I just finished selling off all of my crops and sold all of the equipment. And now we're going to be working to move over to Hofbergman, that multiplayer series. And we're still doing the Valley of the Old Farm multiplayer series. So we got a lot going on the channel. So until next time, guys, happy farming.